Welcome back, all of you Tibblers and you Tibblettes. My name's Chase, aka Chase Talks, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Let's Learn VGC 2018, coming back off our hiatus. We went 2 days without posting a game, without posting any VGC 2017. Now I'm back with episode 22 of the series. Still using our rain team, hopping into our first game. We're facing off against a Milotic Gengar. No, not a Milotic Gengar. See, this is exactly why I didn't play a game for 2 days. Ugh. I just gotta try and kill them both right away, I guess. I think that Cloudcat and Striker would actually be more threatening than leading the sand, or leading the rain, I mean. I don't know why I said sand. Then I can put Grundy and BAKAWA in the back, so I still get rain as an opportunity, but my Milotic's going to be there too. I think I want to bring Pineapple. I might not actually bring the rain this game. Because I'm worried about his Milotic. I might bring Grundy and just not have the rain for Grundy. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to lead Cloudcat, strike twice. And does he lead the... Of course he does. He leads the frickin' Meg Gengar, Whimsicott. This is like the worst combo in existence. I'm going to Earthquake and Heat Wave. And we're going to hope we pick up at least one kill before we get Encore disabled. At least both our Pokemon are flying so they can switch out. But they're just going to Encore disable me and this game's just going to suck. It's just going to suck. It's going to be no fun. So both are spread moves, so I should be able to pick up one kill here. So he fake Tears, and he Shadow Balls actually, but I'm Assault Vested, so I live that, and I get another special defense drop. So I just straight up kill his Gengar. And then Heat Wave goes off, and I just straight up kill the Whimsicott. Oh my gosh, because he went for fake Tears Shadow Ball on me, because he can't go for that first turn. What he really should have probably done was Protect, because he can't go for his Disable Encore shenanigans turn 1. And he just leaves. That's what happens when you use that combo and you get wrecked. But yeah, so we pick up our first win of the day. Totally worth it. I hate that combo so much. It's one of the things that makes me want to start playing VGC less and to put other Pokemon content on the channel. That combo is absolutely no fun. This is my third time playing against it in the series, and it has just been terrible matches each time. But this time we picked up a win. I knew he was going to lead that. I knew exactly what he wanted to do with it. And I feel like I did my best way. I did my best way in order to counter it. I'm surprised he just didn't play the game out, especially because my Cloudcat was almost dead. Maybe he thought I was just going to get rain sweeped in the back. Maybe he didn't pick Milotic, because I feel like Milotic and then either Landorus-T or Mega Kangaskhan. Well, if it's a Mega Kangaskhan, he can't Mega twice. So probably Milotic Landorus-T would have been his best combo in the back. And I think he could have still picked up a win with that. He was probably just salty after he got blown back turn 1. So he decided to leave. Alright, so I'm going to cut until we are in our second game of the day. Alright, hopping into our second game of the day, we have a Hail team. It's got a Hail setter. Maybe it's just for counter weather. But they got the Vanillix to bring the Hail. 3 Ultra Beasts, actually. A Celesteela, a Pheromosa, and a Buzzwole. So they're beasting all their boosts. Definitely not Mega Kangaskhan, and a Heatran. I feel like my weather is going to be really good this match. I think you might just bring have Vanillix for the counter weather. But I like my weather this match. I also really got to bring Strike twice because it's really my team's main counter to Celesteela. And then I don't want to bring Cyan. Because, like, if I can Parting Shot into the Pheromosa slot, I'll like that. But then I think Cloudcat might be just a little bit better because of Heatran. I don't even think he'll bring Heatran with I have Cloudcat. But you know what? I'm going to bring it just in case. So he actually does bring Vanillix. Vanillix, I actually underspeed Vanillix. So the rain goes up after the hail. I'm going to Tailwind, and I'm going to Protect. Yeah, I'm gonna go Evolve and I'll go for the Protect. And we'll see you Mega Kangaskhan fake outs. I'm assuming he faked out into the Grundy slot. He did. And he freeze dried into that slot too. So I protected. That was a good pick to my turn. And my opponent forfeits. Oh my gosh, what's up with all these forfeits? Get predicted first turn and forfeit, apparently. So I guess I'll do 4 games today because we picked up our second win of the day on a first turn forfeit because my Pelipper was apparently slower than his Vanillix. Which, yeah, because my Pelipper is no speed investment, I'm going to be slower than his Vanillix is because I just have a lower base speed. Unless he was like negative speed, then that's the, and if he was negative speed, because I'm not negative speed, that's the only way that he could have done it. And then I predicted his fake out, and I figured he might freeze dry into BAKAWA to get rid of my weather, but I didn't think that was likely. I really just thought he was going to go for a fake out and then do something into Grundy. So predicted first turn and leads to surrender after the turn. But yeah, this is a weird first 2 games. So I'll definitely go 4 games today, but we're 2 wins, we're 2-0 in the day after our second game, so I'm going to cut to our third and almost final battle of the day. Hopping into our third battle of the day, I'm facing against the Trick Room with a Snorlax on it. No, not Snorlax, please. Please, I'll do anything but Snorlax, please. Please. But he also has an Alolan Persian, which is cool to see. A Kartana, Alolan Marowak. Of course, he's going to have Tapu Fini, and then Mimikyu is his Trick Room setter. Or at least what I would assume is his Trick Room setter. Now, he can lead Snorlax, Mimikyu, and my team doesn't have the best answers in the world to that. Actually, I think that Cloudcat Zapdos, leading my Landorus-T and Zapdos, is going to be my best opportunity to counter that. And then bringing Pineapple will be good because I have to bring it first. Tapu Fini. You know what? Instead of leading those two, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lead Cloudcat and Cyan to knock off like a Figgy Berry or something. Because I don't think he can recycle it if I knock it out. I think he can only knock it off. I think he can only recycle it if he uses it. Then I can bring Strike twice and Pineapple in the back. I think that's my best opportunity to win this game. So he actually decides to lead the Tapu Fini and his Alolan Persian. So he actually does not decide to lead his So he could have an Ice Beam here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Pineapple to take a potential Ice Beam. And then I'm going ahead and Parting Shot into the Tapu Fini slot. He actually has Fake Out. And he Moonblast. Oh, I didn't see that coming at all. Dang. So I'm going to go into Zapdos. I forgot it gets Fake Out, honestly, because mine's not running Fake Out. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of want to, I think he's going to protect. Did I just Waterium Z into his Persian? You know, I'll Giga Drain into his Tapu Fini shot in case he doesn't. And I'm going to go for a Tailwind. But yeah, I figured that was going to happen. And he actually Parting Shots my Zapdos. That's okay, because I went for a Tailwind. And his Kartana is actually his last Pokemon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Waterium Z into the Kartana slot to take that out. And I'm going to switch into Cloudcat to get the Intimidate and reset Zapdos' stats. So he actually opts to not bring the Tailwind. So he must have been really worried about my weather. So he actually protects with Snorlax, and he leaves his Kartana open, and his Kartana does not have Focus Sash. Waterium Z does just take it out, and we pick up our first kill of the game, bringing us to 3-3 in the match. Here I'm just going to go for a... I feel like he has Surf. Why else would he bring this? Or I feel like he has Ice Beam. Why else would he bring this thing out? I'm still under Tailwind, though. So what I can do is I can Giga Drain into the Tapu Fini slot, and I can Superpower the Snorlax. Well... Snorlax has got to have Gluttony and a berry. There's no way it doesn't. So this might only pop its berry, but I'll Giga Drain. And then you know what? I'm just going to knock off into the Snorlax slot. This is going to be bad, though. If he attacks me, I'll just lose. Yeah, I'll do that. So I do get rid of his Figgy Berry, and I do take an Ice Beam. I live it. And he actually sets up the Belly Drum, but it fails because I knocked off his berry. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain into the Finny slot, and I'm just going to go for a Superpower into the Snorlax. I think he's got to protect his Finny here because that Giga Drain did 84%, or how much did it do? It did 60% damage, so he's got to protect his Finny here, otherwise he's going to lose it. He opts to just lose both to take out my... Oh, he actually doesn't even take out my Cloud Cat. He thought I was going to protect that turn. So he probably doubled into Pineapple. So he ends up losing both his Pokemon on probably a misprediction right there. His last Pokemon is the Alolan Persian. Alolan Persian cannot take out all three of my Pokemon. I don't really know how it could, unless it would just like tank hits and parting shot for days to get me to like -6, -6. But other than that, I think I just won the game right there. But my Tailwind did peter out though, so that was a good last turn of Tailwind. My opponent really should have just double protected there to stall out my Tailwind. But I don't think it mattered because I think Cloudcat would outsped his team anyway. Because that's most likely a... That's probably like a min speed Belly Drum Snorlax with the Trick Room is what I'd assume it is. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Surf, and I'll go for another Superpower. So he Fake Outs, and he takes another Superpower. That does only half damage because I'm at -1, now -2. I'll go ahead and Surf and go for another Superpower. He actually goes for the Foul Play, but Pineapple does not have a high physical attack. And my Surf kills my Cloudcat, which is okay, because I do end up taking out his Alolan Persian. So we win that game 2-0, which brings us to 3-0 in the day, our first full game of the day after those two crazy surrenders. This has been a crazy day. All right, we're 3-0 in the day. I'm going to cut till our fourth and final match of the day. I'll begin to our fourth and final match of the day. We're facing against what appears to be another Trick Room team. I wonder if this one would actually bring Trick Room. The only reason I think this one is Trick Room is because it's got definitely not Mega Venusaur with a Cresselia, and that combo can be really good into Trick Room, especially if he's putting everyone to sleep. Aegislash is just a good Pokemon right now in the format in general, and it's kind of slow, so it can perform well into Trick Room. Tapu Fini, of course, doesn't mind Trick Room. Definitely doesn't dislike it. And then Rotom, Heat, and Leopard are his last two Pokemon. Now, I actually think leading Cyan might be good, just in case he leads, like, his I definitely got to bring Zapdos this game, for sure. You know what, I'm going to go Rain this game. I'll bring Zapdos, and then I'll bring Pineapple this game. I'll just go with my Rain Core with Zapdos. Okay, so it's actually a seeded Leopard. You get that special attack boost. I'm going to go for Tailwind here. And I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Protect, I think. I'm not sure what the Leopard's going to do. It might be here to... It might taunt me. Oh, he goes for Fake Out. Actually went for Fake Out into BAKAWA, so he wasn't actually worried about what Grundy was going to do. So I'm going to go for another Tailwind. And this time I'll just go for a Waterfall into the... I'll go for Tailwind, and I'll go into a... And I'll just go for Earthquake just to get some spread damage. So he actually taunts. So he really does not want that Tailwind to come up. He goes for Muddy Water. It actually misses both my Pokemon. Oh man, that's an unfortunate miss. I'm just going to go for a Hurricane on the Tapu Fini now because I can't Tailwind. And I'll go for another Earthquake. So he Fake Tears me, but that Earthquake's going to take out the Leopard. And this, oh, it's actually got the Agua Berry. Moonblast goes in, and that's actually enough to take me out at the minus special. Because that's effectively Tapu Fini at +2. I didn't even think about that. I should have brought Zapdos out earlier. I can actually set my Tailwind now, though. Because he can't taunt me anymore. I'm going to Hurricane into the Tapu Fini slot, and then I will go for a Thunderbolt. Tapu Fini should just protect. How much did Hurricane do last time? Alright, I'm going to do this play in reverse, because Tapu Fini's at like 30% HP. So I'm going to Hurricane into the Cresselia slot, and I'm going to Thunderbolt into the Fini slot. The Fini does protect, that's what I thought was going to happen. So I made the right play there. Oh, I actually get the Confusion on Cresselia, and it hits itself in Confusion. Oh man, it might have been trying to set Trick Room there. Alright, I'm going to Scald the Cresselia now, and I'm going to Thunderbolt the Fini. We got a few turns left of Rain, and there's only one turn left of Misty Terrain. I don't have anything to put, I don't have anything to status, and all my Pokemon are flying currently, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But, I think he's got to switch out his Fini here and preserve it. No, he does just decide to let his Fini go down, and he takes the Scald. And he actually gets the burn. Wow, I get the conversion, and he gets himself in Confusion again? Oh my gosh! It's so unlucky. It's so unlucky. I'm going to Hurricane the Venusaur this turn, and I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt into the Cresselia slot. I guess I should just Scald. Well, I guess I should just Hurricane Thunderbolt, just in case the Thunderbolt isn't enough. And he actually protects this turn. Thunderbolt goes off. His Hurricane... Oh, he has a Wiki Berry. He had two 25% berries, and now he actually gets the Trick Room up. Wow, he had two 20% berries on his team. I'm gonna protect Roost this turn. To stall out my own Rain, I think. Or should I protect and switch into Pineapple? I'll protect and Roost. To stall out my own Rain this turn. So Ice Beam goes off and it crits me. Sludge Bomb goes off and that crits too! Oh my gosh, he gets 2 crits! Oh! There's been so much hacks this game, that's terrible. Alright, I'm gonna go for Hurricane into the Cresselia slot, and I'm gonna go for a Hurricane into the Cresselia slot, and I'm gonna just Hydro Vortex into the Venusaur slot for damage. Venusaur protects. Cresselia's Confusion ends. He's gonna Psyshock BAKAWA, but that's not gonna be enough. Hurricane's just gonna miss out on the kill, but the burn will pick that up, and I'm gonna Hydro Vortex into the Venusaur slot just to get the damage. That just does a little bit of damage, but not too much. So we got two turns of Trick Room left, so I just gotta land Hurricanes and Ice Beams. I could still lose this game. Hurricane lands, that does a lot of damage. Ice Beam lands. I was actually slower than Mega Venusaur, and we end up winning the game. Oh man, I was slower than his Venusaur. I didn't even notice that I was slower than his Venusaur in the Trick Room. Oh, it must have been a speed tie. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this video. We went 4-1. We went 4-0 this video, so you ended up doing really well. And thanks for watching. Remember, rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.